Well, hey there. We're going to do a little math lesson today, and today seems a little bit different with math than what we have been doing because we've been talking about adding and subtracting numbers and how we can make a math sentence with a picture. Do you remember that? How we can come up with a story and add and take away, and we have a part, we have a part, we have a whole. Today we're going to do something kind of completely different, and it is thermometers. Talk about thermometers and temperature. So that has to do with numbers, doesn't it? Because a thermometer tells us a certain number, and that number gives us an idea if something is warm or something's cold. Now you can also feel that with your body, right? Like what does God gives us what to warm up this earth? What do we have to warm this earth up? Sun, right? The sunshine warms us. And thankfully, thank God we have coats, we have heat in our homes. I just went outside and it was chilly today. It's chilly. It's getting warmer though. Spring is coming, which I thank the Lord for, and I know you do too. We can get outside more. But I wanted to show you this thermometer right here. And this is mine. I'm trying to hold the thing and show you. So this is a digital thermometer, like we have digital clocks and we have analog clocks in our classroom. Remember that? The digital is just the number. So this one, and can you see what that is? It's a 6 and a 7. So what temperature is my house right now? 67. A 6 and a 7 is 67 degrees, which is kind of a nice temperature. Sometimes I get a little cold. My husband does not, so I get a blankie and warm up, and I'm thankful for that. But on the snow, on a snow day, what kind of temperature do you know? It would be a much lower temperature, so it might be 32 degrees, it might be 25, sometimes it can even go to 0 or below 0. It's so cold then, it's so cold. And we have parts of our world that regularly are that cold, right? And you can think of some of those parts. I bet you're yelling them out now. And then in some places of our world, it stays very hot. It can be over 100 degrees, and it can get that here in the summertime. It can get to 90 degrees, which is hot. 100 degrees even, which is hot, and we don't have many days like that. But temperature, so the warmer, the higher the number, the hotter it is. The lower the number, the colder it is. And that's measured, and we call it Fahrenheit. They measure with different kind of ways. So it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's what it is in my house right now. And now what I would like you to do is go look in your house. You might have to ask somebody, an adult, where your thermometer is, and you might have to get their help to see it. See what your house, see what temperature your house is. If you have a thermometer outside, go outside and see what temperature it is. Now I have one outside, and I went out there. That's how I knew it was so cold out there, but mine, the battery's dead, so it didn't tell me, so I didn't take you out there. But you could ask family and see, ask who you're with today. And then if you wanted to, you could find the thermometer to see our body has a temperature. So the outside has a temperature, but the inside has a temperature. You could go get a thermometer and take your temperature and see what your temperature is. All right? So why don't you do that? And then you got a workbook page to do, okay? And that'll be a super fun activity for you. And I think you'll have a good time doing that because you get to look at pictures and decide, is the temperature lower? So if the temperature's lower, if the thermometer, the traditional thermometers, the old-timey ones, it would have like a red thing that would creep up as it got higher. And like if you take it and you put it under your tongue, a thermometer for your body, it gets red, goes up as it gets hotter. So if the red is up, that would tell you it's warm. If it's low, that would mean, ooh, it's a little bit chilly. Okay, so you do the workbook page. You look around your house for the thermometers. Ask mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever, Uncle Silas, Aunt Betsy, whoever you're with, if they could show you or help you find the thermometers in your house. Okay, I'll see you soon.